We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Defense wins championships, baby. Go, get out there. That's me. 50 Cent, Mike, 50 Cent.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Lady, target.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second and long. Darnold, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. Fickens' kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Here's Prescott. That one complete. Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
There we go. Back flip, baby.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Check 31. Check 31.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 66 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch the 666. Pull it high.
They'll give this to Bell running right. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Okay, ready? Just like that. 49.
From the 44, Darnold, and he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Le'Veon Bell. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Check, check, block 54, block 54. Blue down, there we go, kill.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Elliott running right, and he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So on the heels of the sack, they knock him backwards in the running game.
So now it's up to the offense coordinator talking directly into the helmet of his quarterback to instill a little bit of confidence here. Call the play with authority, call with confidence, and let him know this one is the winner.
Prescott to throw it. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Mike 5-4. I'm going for lady. I'm going back to you. Red lady. Jim.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Fickens' kick is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
A 3-yard pickup.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They're running it. Shift. Then we're going to 52. That's
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. More problems here on third. Diverted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This will be fielded at the 17. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They run the counter. Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Sign. Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54. Hey, lady. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Darnold from the gun. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, switch gears.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go, baby.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I got you, son. Switch.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Okay, baby,
Lead on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Here goes Mike's 5-4. Ready. 54, Mike.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, go side. Check Mike 54. Hey, lady. It's a party now. Tight go.
On 1st down, Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground again here. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let him know. Mike Parker.
Now Darnold. He gets it to Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle made by Robert Quinn. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
What's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 50. Red 80. Long pass. Here we go. Oh, 80. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Again, it's Bell. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And Thomas has it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check, 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 check. Out.
They'll run it with Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. 57.
Darnold for the red zone now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
You don't know no better.
Here's Darnold. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. From the 38, Prescott. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Outside. Check right. Red 80. 54. Y'all not ready. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Darnold on 1st down. A screen to Bell. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Young lady. Twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Bell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Man, ready? 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch. Hey, Charlie. You better be a fight.
Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
It's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch that. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Show it up. Show it up. Check 4. Check 4. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Kill.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but On offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming. Young lady. He get. Red 80. Twist. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Darnold now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Check the backer.
This is Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
34-yard line.
Check 48, the mic. I don't think you got it, son.
Young lady.
48 the mic.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, wahoo. 48 mic.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 3. Red 80.
On 1st down, Bell trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Ready? Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Ficken's kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Henry Anderson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Prescott now connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Prescott.
Can we go back to the days where if you tapped your wrist as a quarterback, that just meant you're going to spike the ball, not fake spike it and try and get something downfield? They just tried it there, and it wasn't successful, but I know what you're thinking, right?
Dan Marino, Jets, 90s.
Yeah, without a doubt. His Dolphins got over on them. They faked the spike play, thought they were going to stop the clock, ended up throwing a nice pass for a touchdown, I believe.
Here we go, 46, 46. 50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. Watch the screen. Pass. 26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Quinnen Williams. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And Darnold wants to throw the football. This will be caught at about the 5. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Second and goal from the 1.
Line 54. I got it. Check safety. Check lady.
Now Darnold. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From a yard out. And the Jets will extend their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
We play to win. Let's go.
Today's final score, Jets
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.